It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Guy plays straight ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if that first play is the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. There's a dive up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down from the 42. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking in the air here. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
To throw here on 1st down. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Now a give on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Go! Cougar 19!
Throw here, 3rd down. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Hayden York now on for the field goal. From the edge, 52 yards out.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker is able to give him a lead.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. This makes it up to the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sending him on the dive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Head. Cowboy 80.
Back-to-back carries here. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Okay, ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The tight end in motion now. Here's the one back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They've got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
70 Timberwolves.
They give it to him again. down to almost, nope, they're going to give him the 30 here. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from the home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Past the 60, past the 60.
They'll run here on first down. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Viking 18. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Another carry for him. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Ready up.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll run for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Hot 70, hot 70. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Saints get to it. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
It's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Saints' 36-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 1918. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. And I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Hand off to the back. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
Over just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle.
They'll come out throwing. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
At the 60. At the 60. Hut, hut.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. Now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. No, they didn't bite on the play action, Brock. And for all the times that we've seen that exact concept beat defenses, these guys were not fooled.
You know what that was collectively, defensively? It was great processing. We talk about quarterbacks being great processors. That group defensively just got it done.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard. that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Handoff now from the gun. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. They'll throw for it. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Drake London with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints bump the lead up to 13 points.
13. Panthers nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Kennedy Lying.
First play's a design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 24.
Back to throw it. The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Dive play straight ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Panthers.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Cougar 19. 19 sight. 60 broadcast. Victorious 70. Hurt.
They've got a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
60 Dragon 60, 18.
shotgun now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll throw to begin this drive. He lofts one deep, center of the field, into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First and 10 now from the 46.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Check. Viking 18.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Go! 70 Lions. Ready?
Here's a give on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Ready?
They go to him again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Fitzgerald up and good on a PAT. And the Panthers get it back to within 6.
Panthers 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Now we're on the counter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. He's going to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready? Hawks. 79.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 12. Tank Dell the touchdown. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2.
Right, they're going to throw for it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco leading.
Putting a receiver in motion.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Nothing, 19. Go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Panther first down.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Dragon 60, 79 Brock, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
Back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Cut 19, cut 19. Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Street, street. 19 Wyatt. 4 70.
throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. We send a man in motion.
Pioneer, trap 50, trap 60. Mustang 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. QB sneak coming. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers trim the deficit down to 5.
Panthers 14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Working now from the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60. No. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Man in motion here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Third down from the gun. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
22, Saints 19.
Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Jake. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Now a give running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready? Hawk 70.
They're throwing it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
That's good.
Looking quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 40.
A give now from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Dosing the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd
They're
and
going to throw out of the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throw. Going into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
You know, I like to leave you in warm-ups, Kate. Get down to the field and watch these. Not only quarterbacks throw it, but these kickers kick it. I want to see the distance. And it's one thing in pregame to make it from 55-plus. It's quite another to do it in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, let's go. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That run may not have got you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on. Hey.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Another carry for him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring a third down.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Mustang 19.
They'll air it out on third. It's complete. Sanders has got it out right. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play.
13 yards.
That's good for a Panthers first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Panthers.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is a heater going deep. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Nineteen tight.
Throwing again on second. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They've got a man in motion.
Runway, 60 Maverick. Panther 11. 70 Victorious, 70.
Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
On first down, they'll run. Fights his way through a tackle. Rolling into enemy territory. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working on first down. Cut out left. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Running for the marker on second. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints in range for a game-winning score. All right, here we go. Second down. Handoff now to the receiver. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. To throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. This will be from 52 yards. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Cade, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
It looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Near the right. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. That's McMillan with the catch out left. Get some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Panther first down.
Buffalo 18.
Setting up to pass. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. Oh, he lost the football. The Saints got to it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle. But the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back carries here. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
out for the kneel down on third.
At the 60. Cut it. Go.
He's running up for him. So it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.